Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Tribe will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Ace Lacy, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
So striding in, Miles Straw, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage, a nice breaking ball he snapped over, or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Ahmed Rosario is on deck. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Ball even at 2-2. The pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
The first baseman, number 55.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 14 homers, 53 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tristan McKenzie starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Matt Duffy.
And the pitch. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Bell.
At the plate, Kyle Isbell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 4 home runs and 28 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Duffy aboard here at first with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Over to Bell for the double play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Two outs here with a runner at third. Inside and low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Josh Naylor. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
2 balls and a strike to count. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing called strike, 0-1. The Indians put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard to third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians failed to score. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. stepping up to the plate, number 9. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And up steps Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Bobby Witt. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting it, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now another 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 3-2, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Gabriel Arias. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Stepping up now, Brian Roquillo, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Just late. He's safe. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miles Straw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ahmed Rosario is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3 runs already home here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Michael Massey is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now batting.
So with one away,
The
let's
third
give you a look
baseman.
at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. At the plate, Matt Duffy. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arias will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Striding in once again, Kyle Isbell. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with two men out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Arias will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Naylor. 8 runs batted in for him in the series, and he's collected 4 hits. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Count 1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Oscar Gonzalez will be next. Three and 2, full count. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. At the plate now, Oscar Gonzalez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Hunter Dozier.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. The next 0-2. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Standing in now, number 9. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Bobby Witt. From the belt, the pitch.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With one out in the fourth, that's way too many.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The center fielder, number 25, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Man at second here with two away. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Michael Massey. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Indians on top, 4-3. Into the box now, Gabriel Arias. He drew a walk his first time up.
Gabriel Arias.
And the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Miles Straw stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. None out, runners at first and second. Base hit into right center. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Eric Skoglund is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch 'em all on the grand slam, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
In now, Josh Bell. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
Digging in once again, Josh Naylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Naylor, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians' DH. 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Chasing after it is Bradley.
He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
To the plate now, Oscar Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground. And that retires the side. But it'll come a little late as the Indians put up 4 thanks to the grand slam. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Indians 8 and the Royals 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Duffy. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Striding into the box, Kyle Isbell. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Isbell is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arias arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Franmil Reyes is on deck. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in and looking for more, Franmil Reyes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Gabriel Arias, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hit to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready once again, Brian Roquillo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batter, number 7.
At the plate, Miles Straw, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped up. Duffy has a play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Stepping into the box, number 9. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, he makes the stop. To first, not in time. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Bobby Witt.
Standing in now, Bobby Witt. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Strong is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
0-1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Roquillo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Dylan Coleman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Dylan Coleman.
7th inning ready to roll, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Jose Ramirez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. The pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Ready now, Oscar Gonzalez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped him up. Massey is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Michael Massey.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Now to the plate, Kyle Isbell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Nick Scanlon is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 52, Nick Scanlon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. Strong will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Richard Lovelady has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
3-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Gabriel Arias, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1.
1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Brian Roquillo, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Dozier. Trevor Stephan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Trevor Stephan.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reyes.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
Now in the box, number 9. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. KC down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Amir Garrett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Miles Straw.
Number 7.
He's set and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Two-0 count. The pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The bat, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, fouled off. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In the air to straightaway right. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting .500, 4 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Runners on first with 1 down. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
No strike.
Seared. And this ball hits the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Cleveland's out in front, 8-3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Salvador Perez. Daniel De Los Santos, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 62, Daniel De Los Santos.
First offering on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
So stepping in, Bobby Witt. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder,
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Popped him up. He brings it in, and the Indians go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
8-3 is today's final. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tristan McKenzie earned his 9th win of the year. Ace Lacy allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.